NFSU, National Forensic Science University. And the thing is that most of the students don't even have any idea that such kind of university even exists. And that is why the competition is less here and the chances of getting admission are very high. And it's not like a normal university, like some 3-4 lakh package you will get. Here, NFSU student backs 67 LPA per annum, right? Isn't it amazing? Yes. And that is why today I'm going to talk about everything related to this. And you know what is the best part here? That right now, this year, NFSU has made declaration that they will consider national level exams like for your BTech, JEE means as well. You don't need to give the university exam here, right? So if you have given JEE means exam, this university you can apply. But ma'am, my percentile is less here. Ma'am, my percentile is 87, 90 percentile. Ma'am, can I get admission here? Definitely yes. And I'll give you full data that how you can get admission here. See, earlier what used to happen, 50% were JEE main seats and 50% were the seats by the NFSU own examination, right? Now, 100% seats are from JEE mains, right? That means earlier the last percentile that got admission in NFSU was 90 percentile. And that is why, because in 50% of JEE means and 50% of NFSU, if 90 percentile student can get admission, that now you have 100% slot where all the JEE means candidate will be put. That means now the percentile will even go down. Here you can see 85 to 87% also should apply here. They can also get admission. I would say 80, more than 80 above percentile you have apply for NFSU. Now you need to understand that, ma'am, what is the benefit? You are saying that you can get admission, but what I will get here? Is there any use? What kind of BTech they provide? Everything, let's talk about that. First thing is BTech, MTech, CSCC, Computer Science Engineering. But here in cyber security is their major forte here, right? And in cyber security, the fees is only 65,000 to 90,000 here, right? That is, you can say in your 4 lakh, you will be done with your BTech here, right? Now, not even BTech, actually it's MTech. So in 5 years, it's a integrated course of 5 years. So you can see 5 to 6 lakhs, you will be done with your cyber security BTech in computer science. Now, what is the benefit of all of that, ma'am? What is cyber security? Now we know that it's the age of internet, right? Now so many digital scams are happening, isn't it? So that is why cyber security plays a very crucial role here. Now, you have your bank account, right? Even I am so worried that in my bank account, is my savings saved or not? What if I clicked on some wrong link or I have given OTP to someone? What will happen? Okay, this is just me. But what about a company? A company like, you can say, Mercedes, Microsoft, Bank of India, all these big companies, right? They also need that cyber security, and that's where these cyber security engineers work, right? So you can see several students get monthly stipend up to 1.5 lakh here, right? And this can go up to beyond that as well, because it is the new age job here, right? That has a lot of benefit in the digital world that we are living in, right? So if you see this here, NFSU, everything will discuss about basic details, campus offered, courses offered, eligibility, admission process, what is the update here, fees, placement, review time, everything we are going to discuss here in this video. Everything you didn't need to know about NFSU, you will get here only, right? But before that, stay connected to the channel, because no other channel is going to tell you all these things in so much detail, with so much, every single thing I am telling you, how to get admission, what is the benefit, what is the package, what is the future that you can expect after getting a degree from this college, and so many other things I am providing you on this channel. So stay connected so that you don't miss any single information, because one single information you miss and you will lose that opportunity here, right? So let's see, National Forensic Science University. I don't know if anyone of you have seen CID or not, right? ACP Pradyuman, right? So it's a kind of very famous serial, or what do I call, right? So there was like, I used to get very fascinated by it, and I also used to think that, okay, I'll also be like a forensic scientist, because I was doing my MSc in chemistry. Yeah, but I didn't get any kind of knowledge from anyone when I was of your age. But you have me to tell you all of that, and that is the best part here, right? So if you see this college, well, this university was established in 2009 here as Gujarat. First thing was in Gujarat, and that is National Forensic Sciences 2022, right? This was the university that was, it converted into university in 2020, right? And the type is government here. It's a government, that's why it is nominal fees is there, right? So if you can see here, very important thing, established by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. So you can see that there is a big role that to be play. And there is one more thing that I want to tell you. Wait a minute. Professional of national and international interest. So basically, this means that this university, so there are some universities which are regarded higher, right, by the government, because they are helping the government, right, because they are of national interest here, right, because cyber security is actually that thing which helps, right, we, our bank accounts, right, any big company to save, for any digital fraud, right, any hacking, right? So it saves all these things, right? That is why it is of national interest here, and this university has been regarded by government, right? That is why it definitely, if you want to go for cyber security, this is the best university for that, right? If you see Gujarat, Delhi, Goa, Tripura, Bhopal, Pune, Guwahati, Manipur, Dharwad, Uganda also, they have their campuses, right? Then Bhubaneswar, Chennai, Jaipur, Nagpur and Raipur. These are the different cities in which they have their colleges, right? The courses that are offered here are graduate courses also, 5-year integrated courses also, postgraduate courses also, diploma and doctoral courses also. But firstly, I'll talk about graduate courses. So in graduate courses, you have BSc Criminology and Forensic Science, right? In this case, basically, if there is some dead body, right, to do forensic of that. If there is some murder out there, right, investigate everything. So it helps in that, right? So basically, it is useful for police and CIDs. That's where you get posted, right? Then LLB, if you want to go for that, that is. Then 5-year integrated courses, BSc, MSc, Forensic Science, same kind of thing, right? But it is integrated. Now for you, right, if you want to do computer engineering, for you, the main interest is this one, that is BTech, MTech in cyber security. You don't have to do any other exam. Once you are get into this, you will pass out as MTech here. That is the best part of this one. BBA, MBA, BBA, LLB, BSc, LLB. These are the other courses if you want to be an advocate, right? But I will today focus on MTech, cyber security, computer science, engineering, right? Our focus will be this thing, right? Then if I talk about cyber security, BTech, MTech, that is our interest here. Here, firstly, throughout specialization you will have in cyber security, and you have no idea how much they are paid, right? That in India, in out of India, by the government also. So it has a very good future, right? Dual degree completion, bachelor plus master in 5 years. Then you have computer science, programming and mathematics is what are the subjects that are taught here, right? Now this is not offered in all the NFSU centers, right? Only some here. That is firstly Delhi, Dharwad, then you have Guwahati, Tripura and Gujarat. These are the 5 centers, 5 colleges, cities where NFSU is giving you BTech, MTech course, right? So if I talk about the total here, right, in Gandhinagar 40 seats are there, that is Gujarat. In Delhi 50 seats are there, Tripura 40 seats, Guwahati 30 seats, and here it is 60, some 260, 300 seats are approximately, it is becoming, right? Then what is the eligibility? Now eligibility is that firstly you should have physics and maths, In cyber security, you must have physics and math, otherwise you are not eligible here, right? Then here 10 plus 2 equivalent mark, that means from equivalent university you should, equivalent school you should have as equivalent to CBSE board here. At least one of the following subjects should be there: chemistry, bio, informatic practice, computer science, basically like biotech, and technical vocational subjects, business studies, entrepreneurship, any other equivalent subject. So I feel if you are from PCM, so definitely you have these two subjects and this one. So in our channel, mostly students are from PCM only. So these are the three subjects that you need. Minimum 60% aggregate is needed here, right? Now, one thing here, the aggregate will be calculated based on marks of physics, maths, and the subject with highest mark among the optional listed above, right? That means if I talk about this aggregate here, physics and maths, right? Firstly, these are, for example, you are getting 85 marks, right? Out of 300, they will calculate. Let's say 85 in physics, you're getting 90 in maths, or some, let's say 85 in physics, 80 in maths, right? And you have chemistry, bio, informatic practice also. Let's say informatic practice you have taken, here you are getting 90 marks, and here you are getting 85. Then they will choose 90 marks here. Why? Because they are more, right? So out of all the options, they will choose which has more marks, right? If you have only chemistry out of these options, then definitely they will choose only chemistry, no matter how much are the marks here, right? Now, mode of admission is quite simple, right? It is a CBT based test only. Mode of admission, earlier they used to do this thing, that earlier they used to only go for 50% seats, or if I talk about BTech, 50% seats from JEE Mains and 50% from their own exam, right? But right now they accept national level exam, and that is a big update here, that the scores of all India level national level admission tests like CLAT, if you want to go for LLB and all, then CAT is for basically MBA, CUET, right? This so for general test for all over India, right? Then JEE, GATE, GPAT, and others. So I think most of you must have given JEE, and those who have not given JEE, they must have given CUET. But preference will be given more to JEE, right? Okay, because it's a tougher exam. Now, this criteria is not valid here. Earlier, it used to be like 50% seat will be for NFAT, their own test, and the vacant seats will be also based on this, and 50% will be for JEE Mains. If you see 50% will be for JEE Mains, let's say out of this only 30% got filled, and here 50% got filled. Then at the extra 20% will be filled by their own national level exam. It used to be earlier. But right now, there is no such thing. All the admissions are from JEE Mains, and that is why percentile drop you will see now, right? Now, if you see, in BTech, firstly, what they are saying is mode of admission, basically, right? You will see BTech, MTech, CSE, cyber security admission criteria valid for JEE 2026, right? And these are the eligibility criteria that you can see. You must have all these subjects that I told you, chemistry and maths, right? 60% marks that I told you. Just this is from the official site, right? Now here, this is basically students telling that how much percentile you need here. You need 90 plus percentile. This student is talking about last year, right? When there was criteria of 50% seat by JEE Mains, right? This student is saying the general category 95 percentile minimum for Gandhinagar campus if you want to go for, then 95%. And this is again previous year I am talking about, right? Now let's talk about this one. Wait a minute, this one. I got 97.6%. So this is the question that the student has asked, okay, right? So basically now the percentile is going to go down. So I expect that 85 percentile student also should apply here. You never know, it can go up to that as well, right? Okay, now the fees is, as I told you, 65,000, 90,000 the fees here. And these are the seats of different campuses that you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 campuses that you have. These are the fees, and the fees is variable here, as you can see over here. Semester 7 to semester 10, that means last 2 years the fees is 90,000, and first 4 years, right? Semester 1 to 6, it is 65,000 in all these cities, like any city, any NFSU center you pick out, right? Average package, if you see, highest offered stipend per month is 1.35, right, lakhs. That is a big amount per month. We are talking about this, right? Student get 3 or 4 LPA, right? If you got 90, 91%, 92 percentile, right, you will get into some other college which will give you placement of, let's say, 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 lakhs, right? This is better than that, right? So 30,000 medium offered stipend per month, right? Average 30,000 is for sure offered, right? Highest is 1.3 and 67 LP is the highest offered CTC. Medium, it is 13 lakh is the medium here. So that is a very good thing, right? Okay. So highest package is 67 and medium is 13. You can expect definitely, which is a very good package, and it will definitely increase, right? Why? Because cyber security is in demand right now, right? So application form, if you talk about right now, application form was out for 2026 in 4th week of March. Now paper you have to give for JEE Mains, but you have to apply here, right? That is why last day to apply is 2nd week of May, right? If you watch this video today, if you're like before 2nd week of May, right, definitely you can apply this here, right? Counseling will begin in 3rd week of July, and seat confirmation document verification will be last month of July. You can see admission portal is this one. I'll also update it in the description box here, right? You can see NFSU college reviews and everything here, where we are given research work, internship opportunities by professors in our groups from first semester itself. This college is really good. Hostels are very, very good, right? NFSU is really good. So these are the reviews by NFSU college student, right? About the college and its opportunities. 90% of college students are placed here. Infrastructure is really good. Teachers are really good. Basketball court and badminton court is also there. So everything is there, right? That you need for the growth of your skills, right? Everything. So in the end, sometimes what happens, we don't know about the opportunities, but I know most of you are thinking, just you are just moving the rat race that everyone wants to do this thing. I will also do computer science, simple, right? But right now jobs are less available, so try to do something that is different, that has more value in the upcoming days, right? So because of the AI, things are changing here, right? And that is what this particular cyber security brings effectiveness here, because it is the need of the hour, as because of the digital hour out there, right? So that's it for today, guys. This is Diksha Kaushal signing off. Do let me know in the comment section how many of you had no idea about NFSU and now you got the idea and now you're going to apply for that. Do let me know in the comment section. Till then, bye bye, take care.